Do you come home from work, you're tired or short on time and you have family or friends to come over, no idea what to make and you're looking for something simple, fast, good looking and delicious? I think I have an idea for you. Hello guys and welcome in the next episode of Bites with Daniel. Today I'm making one of my all-time favorite, chicken curry. We're gonna start today's recipe with the rice. Chicken breast, well I usually use chicken thighs but unfortunately I didn't have any. Then we need 2 medium-sized onions, 1 cup of tomato puree, 1 pint of fresh cream, star anise, cardamom pods, butter, garlic, cumin, turmeric and sweet smoked paprika. We start our recipe by cooking our rice first. We place medium-sized pot over the heat. We throw the cup of rice inside the pot, followed by double amount of water. Guys, I can't stress this enough. Wash your rice, please. Just put it in the fine mash sieve, run cold water through it, remove the excess starches. You're gonna improve the texture significantly by doing this small step. For 1 bowl of rice, we like to use 2 bowls of water, which is simple formula which you can follow all the time and you all the time end up with perfect rice. For our spices of choice, we use cardamom pods and star anise, as their flavor will complement the curry very well. We use generous amount of the salt, mix the mixture one final time and bring it to boil. Let's not forget to lower the heat and leave it on fire till all the water evaporate and the bottom will stay dry. This will approximately take 10 minutes. Now we remove all our cardamom pods and star anise out of our rice, as they are not best or most delicious spices to digest and they bring tons of flavor and insane aroma into rice already, so their service is over. We start making our curry by preparing our vegetables first. I like to use the side of the blade of the knife to make peels from the garlic more easy to remove, and then I'll follow it up by chopping all the onions into small cubes, as that way it's gonna get cooked faster. The smaller we chop it, the faster we cook it. Once our vegetable is ready and prepared, we continue the process by chopping our chicken. I like to always chop my vegetable first before I start chopping any meat, and that way I don't have to wash chopping board twice and I save myself from all that annoying wash up. We start by slicing our chicken against the muscle fiber into long strips and then we cut it into small cubes, so that way the chicken will become more tender. And now we are finally ready to start our cooking process. First thing, we place the pot over the high heat and we put the half of the butter in it and the other half we keep for later. Once our butter start be melted and start browning, we throw our entire chicken in and give it a slight toss. The idea of it is that we cover the entire chicken in the layer of butter and that way we prevent sticking on the bottom of the pot. Once we get that wonderful brown color on the one side of the chicken, we mix the chicken and we wait till we get that color on the other side of it as well. The idea is not to fully cooked chicken, but the idea is just to give it nice brown color. Once our chicken is nice and done, we place it in the glass bowl and we give it the time to rest. Meanwhile our chicken is taking their time, we throw the another half of the butter on the top of the fond. Try to resist temptation of washing your pot. Leave all that fond in it, so that way you will bring the extra flavor into the dish. Once our butter is melted, we start sweating our onions which we diced before, slightly mixing them till they turn nice and golden brown. Once our onion is ready, we are ready to press the garlic in it. Once we press all our garlic in it, we give it slight mix and wait till it gets nice and brown, but we try to don't burn the garlic. Once this is done, we continue with our spices. We use red smoked paprika, turmeric and cumin. At this step we have to work really quickly as the spices is insanely easy to burn and you don't want to taste burnt spices in your curry, trust me. So we immediately cover it with crushed tomatoes. Once our tomatoes is in, we give it a mix and we give it a little bit time to simmer. Once our tomato get fully cooked and slightly softened, we are ready to add our pint of cream, which will bring softness and creaminess into the dish. Once we bring our curry to boil again after adding cream, it's now time to add our chicken. And in this very moment, I'm really sad to admit, but I forget to put salt in our dish. It's a little bit too late, but it still do the job if you add it now, so don't forget to add your salt. Now after our mixture starts to simmer again, we can use the hand blender for mix our entire mixture. If you want to be extra fancy and make extra step ahead, you can use the proper blender and make your sauce even smoother, but I think hand mixer will more than do. And once our sauce is nice and smooth to our liking, it's time to put our chicken back in. As you can see, I struggle a little bit to put all chicken inside without splashing and making mess, but eventually I did it. And now I'm giving roughly 2 to 3 minutes of simmer to my entire curry so I can be sure my chicken is nice and cooked. And then you can see nice slice simmer of the curry. And voila, our curry is done. And once our curry and rice is done, we use that simple step to plate it up. We put rice on the one side of the pot and curry on the another. If you wanna be extra fancy and have even nicer visual, you can put the small leaf of flat parsley on top of it. I really hope so you try my recipe, and I believe it end up for you as good if not better than it end up for me. Please like the video if you like, share and subscribe. Post me on comment what you would like to see next, and see you next week with a new episode.